What's up, guys? Welcome to the final round. I'm your host, Isaiah, and today I'm going to give you an update on our prospect list. Our prospect list, for anyone who's new, is just a list of me and my other host, Jake's top 20 UFC prospects in the UFC right now, who are ranked below number 5 in the division, have had at least 3 to 5 fights in the UFC. Has to be younger than, you know, 31, 32. And has to, be someone who's willing to fight, active, and, exciting. And yeah. And since the last prospect video I made, we've had 3 different prospect fights. UFC 316, our prospect Josh Van TKO'd Bruno Silva in the third round in literally the final minute. If both Josh Van and Rob won by decision, and I would have won $1,000, and they usually win by decision. So great win. We were there to watch it. It was amazing. I love to see it. I'm a big Josh Van fan. But then last week at UFC Baku, we had 2 prospects, Oben Elliott and Ignacio Bahamondes, and they both lost by decision. Oben lost by a bad decision to Sergio Cole. Um, had nothing in there, didn't show anything, just got taken down and held there for all 3 rounds. And then Ignacio Bahamondes lost a pretty close decision to Rafael Fiziev. Rafael definitely the more patient fighter in that fight and landed some of the better strikes, so it makes sense. But yeah, our prospects have gone 1-2 since my last video. I'll probably make a prospect video after each pay per view or before each pay per view, just to keep it a regular, consistent schedule. And then this week, UFC 317, Josh Ravan stepping in on short notice to take the most unreliable flyweight ever, Mel Kopp's place, to fight the #1 contender, Brandon Royval. So that's gonna be a crazy fight. That's gonna be a great fight. I'm right off the bat. I'm gonna say I think Josh wins. I'm a bit biased, but I think he's gonna be able to do that. I'll talk about it more in my breakdown video I do later in the week. But yep, this is our prospect list right now. As you see, we have Patty at #1. Our top 11 guys are pretty doing well so far. Carlos and Ignacio both have losses, but everyone below 11 haven't been doing too good. And after this card 317, we're going to be updating the prospect list, getting rid of certain fighters who haven't impressed us, certain fighters who just aren't fighting, certain fighters who just we don't think need to be on the list anymore. And obviously, we on the right we see fighters that we're considering for the list. Nazim Sadikov, Kevin Vallejos, 2 fighters that we should have considered originally, but I don't know why we didn't. And then we have a bunch of other guys: Lorna Kavanaugh, Malcolm Wellmaker, Jasmine Dazavidius. Jasmine's a bit of an odd one because she is older than our standards require, but she has been on a streak. But we'll see, we'll see. But yeah, that's our prospect list. Definitely pay attention to next week's, because I'm gonna make another video updating the list because we're gonna have a brand new order. Patty may be off the list. We're gonna see. Uh, who knows? If Josh Van wins this weekend and becomes #1 contender, then he's gonna be off the list too. So could be a lot of big changes coming this week. So we'll see. Thank you guys for watching. Drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.